Welcome to BlackMoon Goddess Intuition. I'm BlackMoon. I was going to come up here and do a reading because, you know, the full moon was a couple days ago and things of that nature. And it was a lunar eclipse and the energy's kind of strong. And it was in Taurus, so it's all about Jupiter, you know, being abundant and stable and, you know, working towards your goals and things of that nature, and it's more intense. So I was going to come up here and do that. But I'm going to talk about something that's more important to me, which is transformation, right? You guys hear me talk about it all the time. Everybody's all on this big-ass kick about, you know, total spiritual wellness, total health and beauty, and, you know, loving yourself, which is great. But transformation is a process. It's a choice, first of all, and then the change of it to enact that transformative process is a process. So they don't tell you how difficult it is, how hard it can be to let go of who you once were. Now, if you're not sure if you're in a transformative period or a transitional period, or if you're ready for that next level, just look at your life. Look at where you are. Are you living the life that you want to live? Are you happy? Are you content? Are you manifesting the way you want to manifest? Are you having time for yourself? Do you have time to enjoy the fruits of your labor? Do you have time to enjoy anything? Do you relax? Do you know what it is to relax? Do you do stuff for yourself? Do you kiss yourself in the mirror? Get your freaking Mary J on Good Morning Gorgeous, you know? Like, all of these things have to do with a mindset. And everything starts with a thought. Everything is a thought. The whole quantum field, everything that you see started as a thought. From the primordial energies, God, source, spirit, however you see divinity, don't come from me. Right? So, in that, I'm just thinking to myself, you know, and I talk with this with my clients and things of that nature, which is basically all tarot is, right? It gives you an insight into what it is that you don't know and gives you guidance towards trying to mitigate your current circumstances, right? But wouldn't it be better, instead of getting a Band-Aid, than to get something that is going to be sustainable? Wouldn't you rather learn coping mechanisms and change your mindset to grow to a growth mindset, to a heartfelt mindset, instead of one of fear and a one of judgment and a one of projection? Wouldn't you rather live a life of thriving and being free than a life of obligation to other people than yours? Are you tired of people making you feel bad for choosing yourself? Have you ever been in that moment where you've done something for yourself and you felt guilty for it because you're like, oh, I could be doing something else for someone else, right? Children, whoever. But sometimes we need to take that time for ourselves. Sometimes we need to explore ourselves. Sometimes we need to take that time to do some really self-development, self-realization, self-acceptance, self-forgiveness, self-love. Sometimes we need to take that time to develop ourselves. And this is a PS for my black women. For us, it's okay, you know? It's okay not to be strong all the time. It's okay not to be able to handle everything that is thrown at you and being everything for everyone and leaving nothing left for yourself. It's okay for you to put down all of those bags. You can stop being the bag lady. You got a bag for everything. It's okay to lay those bags down and carry you a clutch with just your wallet for you. Just enough for you. It's okay. You know? It's okay to have feelings of doubt and not feeling sure. Because now it's time to grow. If you are where you are right now and you can't see yourself being who you were before, but you can't quite quantify who that new you is, but you know that you can't go backwards, but you can only go forward, I challenge you to take this time to dive deep into what it is that you really want. Where are you at right now, and where can you move from here to become and to live the life that you want to live? Speak up for yourself. Maybe it's as simple as speaking up for yourself. Maybe you have said maybe you should have said something, you didn't say something before. Now is that time to change your perspective, change who you are, change how you show up in the world, and do this on a constant basis. It takes 21 to 30 days to change a habit. Any habit. Start with something. Start with an area of your life that you're not happy with and change it. Change it for a more positive, soul-aligned, soul-designed type of energy. Not something out of obligation, not something because you're worried about what someone else is going to think, or you're secretly feeling like you don't deserve it because you don't, and you won't go after it. Go after it. Step out the box. Be brazen about what you want. Because at the end of the day, you are what matters. You are what's the world go around. You are what makes it tick, right? So if you've got this person pulling at you and this project pulling at you and this and that and everything pulling you in all types of different directions and you're spread too thin, you don't even know how you feel. You don't even know what you feels like. It's time to stop. It's time to stop and take some time for yourself. Journal, write it out, get it out of your heart, get it out of your mind, and then you can see exactly where your thought patterns are. Where is your mindset? Are you in a growth mindset or are you in a hiding mindset? Are you staying in the place where you are? Or you keep going around in circles and following these same patterns and following these same cycles because you're used to navigating these choppy waters and you're like, well, I know how that's going to turn out. I can do this or I could do that. And no, it's not what you want. And no, it's not what you really want to achieve. That's not what you really want to see. That's not how you really want to go through it, but it gets you through it for this moment. Stop doing things temporary. Make permanent changes, internal changes, and force your reality to mirror that. Do you understand what I'm saying? You dig my flow? I know you figured them. At the end of the day, when we get up in the morning, we get up in the morning by ourselves. God raises us up out of our bed to live our lives. We were not put here to live a life or an experience for someone else. We were put here to live our lives and live our experience, right? So when you come and you do things based on how you were raised or what people have told you or coping mechanisms that you have learned, conditioned yourself with, is you can, just like you entangled yourself with them, you can untangle yourself with them, right? Entanglement is something real. Look it up, quantum physics, quantum mechanics, right? Entanglement says that we are all connected on an energy grid, right? A collective energy grid. And as we go through time and as we go through experiences, all of that gets entangled into us. Every time we we connect with a person, whether it's for a moment or for a lifetime, we are imprinted with some of their energy. We exchange some type of energy with them. So we become entangled with them. Wouldn't you like to let all of that go? Take what's necessary and leave what's not? Wouldn't it be great to have a life where you can feel free to make decisions based on what you truly want instead of what you think others expect of you? How would you feel if you could make a decision, make a project, go out somewhere, do something, and not have to worry about how Susie, Tom, or Jane feels? Or your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, how they gonna see you? Even for those of you that have grown children, you're still trying to live up to this idea for them. You're human. Well, I rephrase. I digress. You are a spiritual being, have a human experience. What does that mean for you? What do you want your human experience to consist of? What do you want it to be? What type of story are you telling yourself? Are you a victim? Are you a victim of circumstance? Are you someone that puts on a facade like everything is okay, but inside, you question your very existence of worth? It's a thing. Are you so stuck at being a perfectionist that you are stuck with fear and paralyzing fear that you won't make a move because you're afraid that you might mess up? Now is the time to stop it. It's about to be a new year, y'all. 2022 has flew by. flew by. It's about to be 2023. It's about to be a new year. We have 2 months left in this year. What do you want your next year to look like? How do you want to feel? How do you want to show up? How do you want to radiate your brilliance, your excellence? How do you want to live your life? These are pertinent questions. And let me tell you something, guys. Time is speeding up. Time is speeding up. We are in a spiritual war now. Where do you want your soul to be? Who has control? Who has dominion over you? Nobody should have dominion over you but you and God, of course. Because the infinite source is the reason for the season. The beginning and the ending, the alpha and omega. The reason for everything, seen and unseen, known and unknown, internal and external. Every freaking thing in this 3D existence is created by the primordial energies, God, source, spirit. Right? So with that, I don't know who needs to hear it, but it's out there for you. I understand. I've been there. I've been a proverbial perfectionist. It had to be right, or else I wasn't going to do it. I had to have the right words, the right ambiance, the right this, the right that, or else I wasn't going to do it, because it would be less than my standard and it would be judged. And in all actuality, I'm my own worst critic. You're your own worst critic. So at the end of the day, when you make a choice, when you get up in the morning, when you get up tomorrow, ask yourself, put your attentions in the air. God, this is how I want my life to be. I need A, B, and C. Even if that's just on the surface, this is what you know right now. Because truth be told, like I said, it's a process. Once you start this journey of transformation and spiritual growth and spiritual evolution and using proven techniques for you to have a sustainable energy flow to create the life that you want, the peace, the abundance, the productivity even. You won't worry about being a people pleaser and worrying about being judged by other people and their projections, because what they eat don't make you You dig me? I know you do. So with this today, instead of pulling cards and giving you a band-aid, I'm going to leave you with this little nugget, a jewel of advice. Every day that you get up, even if it's for 5 minutes, take a moment of silence, whether it's in prayer, meditation, self-reflection, contemplation, however you do it. But before you speak to anyone, look at your phone, check voicemails, text messages, emails, before you do anything. You could even do this while you're brushing your teeth, washing your face. Just take those first 5 minutes and set into your mind that you want to do something different. You want to be different. Even if you don't know how it looks. Even if you don't know what it feels like. Even if you just know that it wasn't what it was before and this ain't it right now. This is the sweet spot. This is what they don't tell you about the law of attraction and manifesting and this and that. Right now, when they say stay present and stay mindful, they mean right now. Because the present moment is the only moment that you have to change. You can't change the future because it hasn't come here yet. You can't change the past because it's over and done. The only thing that you can do is change right now. And what you do right now will influence your future. Love you guys. Peace.